everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes until we start. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm just going to invite everyone. So let me check. I'm on the right group. This is what happens when you have a lot of groups. And where am I? Okay. All right. Any one of you all see me yet? Okay, I don't. I see one viewer. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes until more of you all join me. And until then, I'm just going to, oops, Mercury retrograde. How are you guys coping with that? All right. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Good morning, Diana. Hi, Bharati. I had a lovely week. Thank you. And I had a lovely time in Australia despite the whole internet situation, which is, it usually doesn't happen, but I'm guessing it's, Mercury retrograde. Sorry, it's a bit cloudy here. It's because of the sage that I'm burning. So tell me, guys, how have you all been and what have you all been up to? Hi, Dawn. So good to see you. Hi, Kui Pang. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And hi, Annette. So good to see you. Hi, Adriel. So good to see you. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone for their tips. Even before my show started, Annette, you're always the first one. So thank you very much for your generous tip. And again, Diana, thank you so much for your generous tip and your generous message. So I'm going to read out Diana's message for the tip jar because we love Master Cosmos. Oh, and Rachel, thank you so much for your tip too. Guys, again and again, I really appreciate all of your tips because you guys are so amazing. And because of this, I'm able to spend more time creating content for you all, which I'll resume now that I'm back in Singapore. Yes, Diana, Mercury retrograde is at its best. So if you guys want a tip, you can see my PayPal link. And I would really appreciate your tips and donations because it really helps me a lot. All right, so I'm going to start our much awaited topic, which is mirroring, what is mirroring, and all about mirroring. And oh, thank you so much, Mai, for your beautiful donation with the beautiful number as well. You guys are so generous. I'm like so in awe and so blessed to have all of you. And oh, Dawn, thank you so much for your generous tip. I really love the numbers you guys send me. They're all like angel numbers. So you guys are all so amazing. So, how have you all been doing? You know what? It feels good that oh, and Pang Li, thank you so much for your generous tip. You know, you guys are so special. I don't even know how happy and how blessed I am to have you guys in my life. And oh, thank you so much, Nimit, for your tip and angel number tip. You guys are all like angel number tips, which motivates me to do more of my angel number channelings on my page. All right, now that we have thank you so much, Pang, for your tips. You know what? I'm going to do all of your channeling towards the end, but now I'm going to go right into topic. Hi, Nimit. Hi, Rebecca. I think I've said hi to everyone, and I'm going to start. It's 333, so I'm going to start now. So what is mirroring? So again, there's so many myths around mirroring. And the biggest myth around mirroring is that you have to go through it in order to be union with your twin flame. The truth is, guys, there's no such thing. Mirroring works in several ways, and that's why I have coined these two special terms called direct mirroring and contrast mirroring. So mirroring is not just I'm doing this and my twin flame does that. It doesn't work that way. So mirroring can be like this. So for example, like the mirroring between me and my DM before we met was when I was 20, I moved to Australia for my studies, and that was the exact same time that he moved to another country as well. So this is what you call direct mirroring when it comes to your life paths. And then you will notice that you share a lot of similarities in terms of upbringing, your parents, your family. Sometimes you wonder, hey, has he gone everything that I have gone through? And eventually, when you talk to him, you'll realize that you guys have been direct mirroring certain aspects of your life. So that is direct mirroring. And this is way before you even meet your twin flame. But when you have met your twin flame, what direct mirroring means is that, example, you are extremely sad. They will directly mirror the sadness in some other way. So they may be in this amazing party, amazing venue, but they will still feel the sadness. So this is what you call direct mirroring. Oh, Carrie, thank you so much for the tip. Really appreciate that. So as I was saying, hi Jen, so good to see you. And hi Samantha, so good to see you. So as I was talking about direct mirroring, so, for example, you are feeling this anger and stress, and you know it's not from you. You know, you're very sure it's not from you at all, and you're wondering where is this coming from. Often it comes from your DM, and this is a result of direct mirroring. Now, the interesting part is what is contrast mirroring? You always wonder, you know. So, contrast mirroring is when you are going through this, and your DM is doing exactly the opposite. So that is what contrast mirroring means, but it still falls under mirroring because there is and there's an aspect that you're still reflecting upon each other. Hi Rachel, so good to see you and thank you for your tip. So contrast mirroring can get a bit complex because direct mirroring easy to understand. You're sad, he's sad, you're happy, he's happy. Contrast mirroring is when you fail to do a life lesson, or you are pushing away certain responsibility and you're not seeing an outcome. That's when the runner chaser dynamic begins. So in a way, runner chaser dynamic is actually what you would call contrast mirroring. So that means you are seeking him, but he's running away from you. And why does that happen? It happens because you are not fulfilling something within you and you are projecting it to your DM. So, for example, you're saying that I'm putting in so much effort, I'm doing all this communication, I'm doing all this work, but yet my DM is a bum. He sits there in his man cave and does nothing all day. That's what you see, that's what you hear, and that's what social media shows you. But what he's going through inside is not what you're able to see because you're not connecting to the higher dimensions. So when that happens, what is actually happening is that your energies are so strong that it pushes your divine masculine away. And when that happens, he turns around and he runs. And the running too comes from that aspect of teaching you to love yourself, to embrace yourself, and to understand that union starts from within. So everything that your divine masculine does, or everything that you do, is actually helping you both evolve. So the separation is actually preparation, and it's also a gift for you to really grow. If not, you will never take the opportunity to grow or be successful at all. So hence, that's the reason why take the time to understand what's going on. You know, there's so many myths around mirroring, do this, do that. And that's why I don't find the mirror exercise helpful at all. Because, again, I don't know who it was created by. But my understanding of mirroring via channeling is what I was just explaining to you guys. So, how do you combat the mirroring? What can you do? So, example, you're feeling extremely sad, right? You feel extremely sad, and you know the sadness doesn't come from you. So, in order to counteract the mirroring, what you do is you send your DM love. Hi, Lizette, so good to see you. So, when you actually do that, you will notice that there's a balance that's being born. The mirroring in itself achieves this equilibrium of balancing. And when the balancing happens, that's when you know that you're on path to union. And union in itself, like I've done so many discourses about what is union and what it does exactly. The truth is, union is actually multidimensional. Union is about you being content with yourself. 3D physical union is one aspect of the multi-dimensional union, but it's not that in itself. So, Dawn, why does direct mirroring happen sometimes and not all the time? So, that's what happens. You are always going back and forth between direct mirroring and contrast mirroring. Direct mirroring tends to be rarer, and contrast mirroring happens more. And the reason is due to your vibration. So you direct mirror your DM when you are vibrating really high. So that goes back to the start of my discourse. So when I moved for further studies and my DM moved for further work opportunities, that was direct mirroring. We are both going through exactly separation from home, living in a new place, embracing new friends. So we are going through the exact same emotions and adapting. So that is what you call direct mirroring. And you actually tend to direct mirror your twin flame since you're born. So you tend to have similar childhood experiences, etc. So I'm going to get Irina's question. If I'm dating other people, my twin flame doing the same? Okay, so this is quite interesting. So you will have direct and contrast here. Sometimes, if your divine masculine is what you call the monk type, he's not going to date other people, but he's going to be detached from your dating journey. But often, the divine feminine wouldn't want to date anyone else. And that's why, hence, it's so important to get a twin flame check to ensure that you're a twin flame, because sometimes you may be a soulmate or you might be a karmic, and these mirroring techniques won't necessarily apply on your journey. So as you see, a divine feminine, after making contact with a divine masculine, will find it extremely hard to date others. But the divine feminine will, what you do is contrast mirroring, which is like Dawn was saying, my DM is dating others. I'm definitely not. So what exactly happens is that contrast mirroring. So he's doing all the dating and you're not. So when contrast mirroring happens, in order to balance it, is allowing him to be, because the divine masculine is external. It's the divine masculine is always seeking external validation. So, in other words, the reason why he dates others is because he wants to see if he feels what he feels with you with anyone else. And it's interesting, but I don't think he dated when I was engaged. Well, the whole dating game in itself is an illusion. The entire separation matrix itself, it's an illusion. And often you can't really pinpoint directly, but often contrast mirroring contrast mirroring always happens. But again, there are more and more awakening divine masculines who are very, very conscious of the journey, and they don't bask in casual dating anymore. Too much sage, yeah, too much. No, not too much sage. It's probably I'm talking about contrast and direct mirroring, and some DM who's watching, or remote viewing me, is probably thinking, what the hell is she trying to talk about? Yours, Rebecca, yours is like stalking you all the time. So I don't think he has time for casual dating. He only has time for casual stalking, but that too, it's only you. Oh my goodness. The sage is really getting to me. And the truth is that I stopped burning. Anyway, back to Mercury retrograde. Absolutely. Of course it is. So, guys, a very quick side note, the Mercury retrograde started on the 23rd. So, it's going to go on for a month. So, if you guys are interested, you can get my Mercury retrograde activator and healing. It's 101 USD. So, that activator will go on for a month, that will really, really protect you from the effects of Mercury retrograde. So if you're interested, I have the link so you guys can check that out. Rachel, yes, my DM dated so much I had no desire to date. Yeah, that's contrast mirroring. So easy, right? When you understand what direct mirroring is and contrast mirroring, you will be able to navigate this journey much easier. But of course, there's a lot of myths around what mirroring is. So that's why I always advise my clients, my students, my people, don't believe everything you read online. Sometimes you just need to get into that phase of trusting your intuition, and importantly trusting God, because always, why would you want to seek everywhere when you have all the answers within? So always communicate with God, and I can't emphasize this enough. All right, so having said that, direct mirroring or contrast mirroring, it just shows different aspects of your journey. So direct mirroring happens when you're more in alignment. Contrast mirroring happens when you both are not in alignment. So it's as simple as that. And how do you get into alignment? Simple. Simple as I say. So that's why all the activators I do actually work, because it saves you a lot of time, stress, money, everything. Another thing is that being in alignment is totally raising your vibration to a certain frequency so that you're able to help yourself and help your DM too. Oh, MJ, so good to see you. And I see the 4 roses. Thank you so much. And you know what? I have 17 viewers and 8 reactions. So that is again the favorite numbers of Goddess Venus. 6, 7, and 8 are the numbers that Goddess Venus loves. And we have one more week left in the Venus retrograde. And again, more and more of y'all, I've been hearing your DM making contact with you. So that is amazing. So, really, Venus retrograde period happens every 18 months, and it's the most crucial period to get into union and also to go through separation. So you have to be very, very, very cautious. So if you keep praying to God, if you keep trusting God, and if you keep surrendering to God, you'll be fine. All right. So as I was talking about direct mirroring, so direct mirroring happens all the time. It's just that you don't see it. So you will be like, I'm working so hard, but why is my DM going clubbing? How do you know that he's not going clubbing because he's forced by his friends or he's under peer pressure? Maybe internally he's a monk and he's just out there. So what you see is deceiving. What you see outside is deceiving. Just because he's partying and dancing with other girls doesn't mean he's in alignment with them. He's in alignment with you because you are sitting down watching him. So, in other words, you are living his life too. So, you're both kind of direct mirroring because his moment is being hijacked by you. In other words, when you stalk him. So that's why direct mirroring is so interesting. And direct mirroring, the positive direct mirroring happens when you start to let go of everything. Number one is stalking your divine partner. You know, you let them be, you let them do what they want. And you keep praying to God, keep talking to your guides and your angels and your higher dimensional teachers, and you'll be fine. And also, all the healings and activators I do exactly do that. They work with eighth dimensional energies, 5D energies, and 12D energies. And hence, that's why it's so complex and it works. So, all these reviews that you see on my page and my wall is because what I do actually works. And the lawyer in me always looks at results. I'm very, very result oriented in that regard. All right, contrast mirroring. Contrast mirroring happens when you are out of alignment, out of whack, and you are totally becoming a wounded, toxic divine feminine. So that's when you will be like, I am so sad, but my divine masculine is so happy. Shouldn't you be happy that at least he's happy, right? But you become very, very wounded. And I've noticed this with some divine feminines, they become nasty, they become selfish, they become irreasonable, they become unreasonable, they become pure evil because they feel that no one except them deserves happiness. So if you have that kind of divine feminine in your life, you want to draw boundaries, because even as a friend, you may want to draw boundaries, because I notice there's a lot of jealousy amongst divine, toxic, wounded divine feminines. They are not happy with their fellow divine feminines when they are in union or expecting or have met another milestone. So always remember, it's okay to draw boundaries, because your wounded feminine friend will come back when she feels better. So in that interim, let her be and let her do whatever she wants. And then there's another group who are not divine feminines at all and pretend to be divine feminines and pretend to be whatever psychics and bullshitters, and they will come to stray you away from your journey. And that's why you have to always talk to God. Any decision you make, talk to God, seek guidance from God, seek advice from God. So, in this way, you will always be safe and protected. And you have no one to blame as well, except yourself and God. And God is like it's like a parent figure, a friend figure. So you never have to feel like you can't be 100% yourself with God, because God knows everything, right? That's why He's omnipotent and everywhere. So the myths, so now I'm going to come to the third part. What are the myths about mirroring? So like I said, the mirror exercise, that's the biggest myth of the 21st century, A lot of people who actually do the mirror exercise tend to go down in their journey. Oh, Frank, so good to see you. So Frank says hello to everyone. Good to see you all here today and tonight. So I was just coming to the third part of my discourse, Frank, which is myths around mirroring. So the mirror exercise is the biggest myth. And I've heard, again, I have not directly engaged with any of the material out there, but I've heard from my clients that apparently some advisors tell you that you have to block your twin flame for you to get a reaction out of him. Come on, guys. Blocking someone is very, very 2D and 1D. Your DM does that because he's unawakened. An awakening divine masculine will never block you. So you yourself trying to create a pattern of blocking, that's not cool either. So never do anything like that. Number two, give space to your divine masculine means give him space. That doesn't mean that you're still watching him and stalking him. So that will affect the alignment as well. So to truly, truly feel at peace and trust the journey is to, like Adriel said, no blocking contacts, it doesn't work. Is to truly, truly be in peace with yourself, to be harmonious with yourself, to be harmonious with your environment, to go out there and do charity, to go and go help out in an old folks' home, go help out in an orphanage. All this time that you spend stalking your twin flame, you can actually put it to raising the vibrations of humanity in itself. And a lot of you have so many missions that you guys have planned to do but don't do after coming to earth and meeting your DM, because you feel like, oh no, my mission is to be in union with my DM and my DM alone. No, you guys have so much more in life than just being in union with your divine masculine. Of course, that is one aspect and it's beautiful. And being in union, I'll say that it is so fulfilling, because you don't feel like you have to share your energies with anyone else but your own divine masculine. But the truth is, there's so much more to union than just being in 3D physical union. There's so much responsibilities. And any twin flame in union will tell you this, that when you are in union with your divine masculine, there's so many responsibilities because often you are being loaded with more and more missions. And the war with the bad increases as well. So hence, that's why you need to be ready to be in union. You have to be in great preparation as well. So number one, raise your vibrations, be in alignment. Mirroring is actually this labyrinth to give you the clue where you are. So example, your direct mirroring, you know you're on the right path. But if you're contrast mirroring, you know you're out of alignment. So, whichever stage in mirroring you are, what is important is to surrender to God and to keep sending love to your DM and yourself. So, this will increase your vibration. And usually, when you are nearing union, you know what will happen? You'll have a lot of challenges. And the biggest challenge would be energy attacks. People sending you all this evil intent because they're just not happy. So try to keep news like becoming pregnant or getting into union more under the radar, because you don't want to attract the evil eye. And the evil eye is commonly known in the Middle East and in the Indian culture as well. So literally, when I was growing up, my grandma would like burn chilies in a coconut and salt, and it really worked because it balanced the energies. And this simple ritual has, I remember as children, my brother and I were very cute, attractive children. So every time we come back from a wedding function or something, we'll start crying because of all the evil eye. So my grandma would quickly take that coconut out and put a lot of chilies, and she will do that evil eye ritual. And after that, we will be fine. We will happily go to bed and we will be fine. But before that, we will have fever, we will have this, we will have that, grumpiness. So the evil eye ritual is actually an energy neutralizer. So a lot of what our ancients did have had scientific meaning. So even for you guys, if you want to neutralize your energy, salt bath is very very good. Even soaking your feet in turmeric and salt will help you to remove all the negative energies. That's why going to the beach is one of the best things you can do for yourself, because just dipping your feet in the salt water, in the ocean water, helps you to get this cleanse. Another thing is sunbathing. Sunbathing is excellent. Getting wet in the rain is excellent. These things are what you call elemental cleansing. Oh, that's amazing too. That's amazing, Dawn. Yes. So Thursday and Friday has been quite dangerous days. A lot of divine feminines have been going through a lot of energy attacks. So that's why, again, guys, surrender to God, pray to God, and keep talking to God, and you'll be fine. Oh, wow. You see, you have everything on earth. All the medicine and all the solutions are right in front of you. But you guys are always searching everywhere else. So that's why the next time you need a quick energy cleanse, literally get wet in the rain. Take a dip in the ocean, go for a hike, go for a walk, or just, place yourself where you get sunlight. You will feel energized quite immediately because all these natural elements are so powerful. So back to mirroring. So one example of mirroring would be, I remember long ago when I was in separation with my DM, I suddenly felt this happiness out of nowhere and I felt like I was in the ocean. And I'm like, no, I'm not in the ocean. I'm at my home and it's humid, but this heat was different. Then I see a story from my DM that he's actually in the ocean and and enjoying the waters with his family. And that's when I realized, wow, this is what you call experiencing what your divine masculine is going through quite directly. So I could literally feel the energies of his nephew and nieces and his siblings and his parents, and it was such an amazing feeling. And that's when you realize that, wow, it's all connected. So this is what happens, guys. Sometimes you feel like you're smelling like steak, but actually there's no steak in your house, so probably your DM is having steak for dinner. So all these things tend to happen when you're in alignment and direct mirroring. So that's when you actually experience his joy. So vice versa, when you are going through something fun and happy, your counterpart experiences it too. So that's why it's really, really beautiful. Another direct mirroring is career mirroring, finance mirroring, achievements mirroring. So you may notice that you both hit a career milestone quite directly. So that is direct mirroring. You will also notice that you're both traveling at the same time. So that is direct mirroring. So you're both traveling to work but different place, that's direct mirroring. Either you're in union or not in union. So direct mirroring is very good. It's a good sign that union is near or you're already in union. Contrast mirroring is it happens when you guys are out of alignment. So that's what I wanted to summarize for today. So, Dawn, I did just surrender over and over, but this darkness was telling me lies. I told you to go away and did. Exactly. You always pray to God and you will know that there's no harm that would ever befall you. Anyway, guys, do you have any more questions about mirroring, or I am going into channeling for all of you guys? So I'll give it a minute. I'll drink some water. And yeah, I think my sage has stopped burning, so that's good. Guys, show me some reactions. I don't see, I only see 14 reactions and 22 people watching. No one has any questions about mirroring? Well, I think then I did a good job. All right, so I'm going to start with Annette. I'm going to do a channeling because she sent me the tip first at like 6:30 a.m. So again, Annette, I just want to say that the current alignment with Mercury, Venus, and as we are nearing August, ending August and nearing the beginning of September, what I can say is in store for you is that, oh, thank you you, Marian, for your generous donation. Okay, so as I was saying, Annette, your energies are looking spectacular. So, in terms of energetic reading, I see a lot of marvelous colors as usual. I see a lot of purple, white, indigo, and I also see streaks of gold and silver, which means that there are further upgrades happening in your combined energetic fields, which is an extremely good sign because that also shows quantum healing is taking place. And your divine masculine wants to say so much, but he's holding back because he feels that the timing isn't right yet. But it's going to happen. And the best part is both of you are easing into each other's energies because your divine masculine is thinking about neutralizing things with his partner. So she's going to be out of the picture very soon. So there's also truths being revealed, which means that he probably found out something about his partner. Probably she has a lover, she has a boyfriend. So this is what I'm channeling for you this week, and it's looking glorious. It's as though the entire cosmos it's conspiring itself to get you guys into union. So that's what I have for you this week, and it's looking so amazing. So the messages I get from your divine masculine is that do not give up on me. Things are happening so quickly. We are being protected by the divine. You just have to wait a little longer before you taste the sweets of our union. So this is the message from your DM to you, Annette, and I really hope you like that. All right, the next one. See, guys, I'm so lawyer rich, right? I go in order. All right, next up is Rachel. So Rachel, again, there is more growth in your energies. There's more improvement compared to last week. Again, numbers 16, 16. I see 16 viewers and 16 reactions. So this shows that there's something within your DM that is changing. And again, because you guys have known each other for more than 30 years, it shows this significant change in the entire energetic field. So, Rachel, you may have noticed that there's a lot of contrast mirroring going on between you guys, but that is slowly shifting into direct mirroring, which is a good sign because this indicates union is near. And again, that goes to all the soul work that you have been doing and everything that you have been doing on yourself. So chakra wise, there's still a big blockage for your DM in his throat and his sacral. So once that starts to unveil, you will see improvement in your life. I hope that helps, Rachel. So next up, let me go on to the next person. Oh, Diana, and thank you again for that lovely, lovely, lovely message. So Diana says, from the tip jar because we love Master Cosmos. Again, like I said, guys, one of my students endearingly called me Master Cosmos, and ever since I've adopted that name. Oh, Rachel, you're most welcome. And Nat, oh, thank you, Vaishnavi. This is what I'm feeling too. Oh, that is amazing. And all right, the next person I'm going to channel for is Diana. So, Diana, I just want to say that your divine masculine is literally desperate to get in touch with you again, but he's so afraid of not doing it right because he doesn't want to piss off the queen, in other words. He is admiring your radiance, he's admiring your glory, he's seeing how beautiful you're becoming by the day, and he knows that there's something changing within you that is so profound because he's also feeling the change within him. So what is happening between you is direct mirroring. Both of you are like blossoming into the lotus flowers that you're meant to be. So that's why your DM is stalking you a lot because he really, really, really wants to know what's going on. A part of him is jealous that you may have someone else in your life, but the truth is you don't, and he knows that too. But you know, the human mind, the 3D mind is just confusing him a little. But the truth is, he is so desperate and obsessed with being with you. And I don't want to use those strong words, but that is what's happening. So again, he needs to balance that into something that transforms him into having that yearning. So right now, that desperation is going into a place of yearning where he just wants to be ready to be with you again. And he feels that there's so much you guys want to talk about, and he wants to talk about, but he wants to do it in person. So he doesn't want to open up a conversation via messenger. He wants to like do it directly. So I would say, Diana, there are many surprises awaiting for you, not only in terms of your love life but your career, but everything. Like everything that you're going to do is going to transform into gold. So that's what I'm getting for you, and that's really, really amazing. And I hope this channeling inspires you. So next up, I've got oh my beautiful my. Always a pleasure to do channeling for you, because you know what? You are 100% pure amazing. And I just wanted to say, you are full of light and sweetness, and your DM may not express this in words because he's not very expressive, but he feels this way about you. Like when he thinks about you, it's all flowers and radiance and and all those like divine essence. So that's what he feels when he thinks about you. His heart lights up because he sees the multi-dimensional version of yourself. So what is in store for you? That's what I'm guided to tell you. What is in store for you is that it's beginning. Everything is beginning, and you guys are going to get more romantic and intimate, and everything is just expanding further and further. It's like a kaleidoscope, like all of your feelings and emotions are birthing into more feelings and emotions, and eventually it's going to lit up and you're going to explode into pure joy and feeling. So that's going to be amazing, and you have a lot to look forward to, because finally you are going to be deserved. You're going to be loved the way you deserve to be loved. So yes, I hope that helps. And next up, I've got Dawn. Oh, Dawn, Dawn, Dawn. I always have such joy reading for you, because Dawn, you're amazing. And you know what? 17 viewers, 17 reactions. So 1717 wants you to know that, that's the angelic number that themes our reading for you. So, everything that you have been going through the last 2 weeks is what you call a cathartic process. And there has been direct mirroring going on. So, your divine masculine has been going through a lot of intense catharsis as well. So, in other words, he has been getting rid of a lot of ego and a lot of unnecessary emotions that has been keeping him back. And I feel that's what you have been doing too. So that direct mirroring has been very helpful, because that indicates soul growth. So some of your past lives are also coming into his dream space. So in other words, he has been dreaming a lot about you, Dawn. So past lives in Sirius are coming up, past life in Procyon are coming up, past lives in Polaris are coming up. One thing that significantly keeps coming up is that you getting married in other lifetimes. So that is something that he's quite not able to explain, because he was like so quick to push you away, but now he's trying to find a way to re-enter your life. So that's where he is right now. So that's what's going through so much, and you may be feeling a lot of fatigue and tired, but it's for the good. Doing a quick energy scan, your energies are actually upgrading and they are going on the right direction. What you're meant to do is to rest it out, and to actually not let the negative energies bring you down, but rather use this time to rest it out. Again, amazing opportunities at work are opening up. You're going to get a lot more career progress. You're going to get a lot more mentorship guidance. You're going to truly, truly recognize that goddess self in you more and more. So that's why. So a lot of what was happening was actually your DMs, but a small part was you also going through catharsis of getting rid of things from your past partners and stuff like that. So yes, so look forward to that great career progression that you're going to experience, because girl, you're literally going to go win the world. All right, next person. Pang Lee. Oh, AP Wong. AP Wong. Again, always a joy to read for you. Again, the angel number 1717 is still there. So I'm going to. So, AP Wong, when I tap into your energies, I always say this: you're such a compassionate soul. so forgiving, so compassionate, so full of gratitude, and naturally you're a person who will do anything for the world. So that's who you are on a soul level. And your divine compassion just shows at every aspect. The thing is, recently your DM has been mirroring that as well. So he has been feeling very generous and compassionate. So you may notice or feel his energies of great gratitude and compassion. So this shows that again, union, as far as union timelines are concerned, concerned union is very near between you both. What is happening is that the multidimensional aspects of your soul is waking up. So now you will feel more and more deja vu, coincidences. You will see more angel numbers. You will also feel the presence of your divine masculine more. So, one example is that you may feel like you're waking up next to him because literally his higher self is waking up next to you. So you will start to see him more and more as your 5D self is being activated. So that's what's going on between you. There's a lot of 5D communication taking place. So um, that is going to inspire the 3D communication as part of the triangulation method. So I hope that helps, AP Wong, and I hope I've answered what you were looking for. Next up, I've got Nimit. Oh, Nimit says, stay blessed, angel. Oh, thanks, Nimit, for the beautiful message. Again, Nimit, your divine feminine, the angel number here is 1719. So basically, your divine feminine is in a place of chaos. In other words, she wants to run away from a present life and run right into your arms because she feels that is the safest place to be. But again, ego won't allow that to happen, so she's just holding back. So that's what's happening again and again. 444. So that means that your angels want you to know, Nimit, that there's so much happening for you and things are just falling in place inch by inch. So you just have to give this time and allow time and the universe and God to just keep on blessing you. So, in other words, your divine feminine will be with you when she's ready, and that is going to happen to you. Oh, Samantha, 17 follows me. Yes, 17 is such a union number, guys. So, Nimit, right now is 1720. So, as I was just doing your channeling, um, so Dimit is asking me, please let me know what energy colors you currently feel between SPJ and myself. So the colors I'm getting is actually yellow, green, and indigo. So this indicates that yellow comes from a place of the solar plexus. So that's where the ego is. So a lot of what's happening right now is that she is transmuting a ego, and with that the heart chakra opens up, and that's hence why green and indigo indicates higher level communication. So that's what's happening in terms of colors. So next up I have got Punk you. Oh, Punk. Again, you were here last week, and this is your second life. And I just want to say that things are looking really, really wonderful between you and your twin flame. The angel number is 1820. So that means that there is a lot of abundance, prosperity, luck. At the same time, union numbers are being activated. So, in other words, the colors I'm getting for you is green, pink, gold, and silver. So this indicates higher dimensional communication, missions being activated. So you are being guided for more missions. So some of it are solo and some of it are combined. So now I'm guided to tell you that you are actually ready for your solo mission, and that solo mission would lead you to your combined mission with your twin flame. So that's what I'm feeling for you right now. So you just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. And the messages I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he wants you to know that he adores you so much. There is so much happening between the both of you, and he wants to express everything, but being a divine masculine, he just wants to hold it back. So, his messages from his 5D self is that he loves you so much and that he is so in love with you, and he remembers all of your past lives, and hence he tends to let out little by little because he doesn't want to overwhelm you. So he's aware of his missions too. So he just wants you to be patient, be strong, and embrace everything around you, and also keep surrendering to God. So that's the message for you, Q. And next up, I have got Carrie Baker. Oh, Carrie Baker, thank you for the beautiful donation and that angel number that came with the donation. So, Carrie, what do I have for you? So, again, Carrie, the angel numbers I have for you is 18, 20, and 52. So, 18 again is the number of luck and prosperity. 52 indicates change is coming. So, you're going to experience massive change with regards to your twin flame connection. So, this could be what I'm sensing is that changes geographic wise. So, geography wise, there could be movement. So, I see travel, I see decisions with regards to movement. So, either he's coming your way or you are coming his way, but there is definitely a physical planetary change happening between the both of you. So, the message I have from your DM is to sit back and relax because he wants you to know that whatever happens, he's got your back and he is coming towards you, and he wants you to understand that life is going to be a series of challenges, but the twin flame journey never fails. So that's the message from your DM to you. I hope that helps Carrie and that inspires you further. And the colors I see for the both of you are silver, pink, and red, which means movement. That is the root chakra. Silver, higher dimensional guidance. So you'll be getting a lot of messages from your angels as well. So just open up yourself for that. So that's all I have for you, Carrie. And next up, I have got perfect. Marianne, you message me right at the time when I'm going to do your channeling. So, Marianne, I would just say again, the angel number for you is 2020. So, this means that you are origin and union. So, there's a lot of past lives that are coming up to remind you of how powerful both of you are as monadic twin flames. So, what is actually happening energetically is that I see 13 dimension, 15 dimension, 18 dimension interweaving of energy. So, in other words, you are being further coded to embrace the missions that are going to be given to the both of you. So, you will notice a lot of this filtering into your 3D life. So, in other words, you will have communication, more and more 3D communication with your twin flame. More and more solutions would be born. In other words, you will realize that the whole universe is rearranging itself to create the opportunity for you to enjoy the bliss of being in 3D physical union. So that is what's going on with you, Marian. And I also see that you will have a major career change that is coming up. So there will be this intense wave of career opportunities coming in your way, especially now that your parents are coming to Canada. You will notice that you have more time to spend in your career progression, and this is going to be in alignment with your divine masculine having a more permanent position in your life. So, in other words, everything is flowing in alignment and things are just exploding into a kaleidoscope of colors because the combined energy fields between you is just magnificent right now. It's heightened again thanks to the energies of goddess Venus. Everything is in alignment. So you just have to go with the flow, keep praying to God, keep surrendering to God. So the message I have from your divine masculine is that he's so proud of you, he admires you so much, he can't wait to express all of his 3D uh, quirky, loving, love language that he has for you, and he can't wait to show it to you. And he also wants you to know that you are blessed, you are loved, and you're always protected, and that he's always watching over you. And he feels your love all the time, and he's so lucky to have you in his life. And he wants to give you the best kind of love out there. So he wants you to just be patient and be surprised. So that's the message I have for you, Marian. And next up, I have got Frank, my dearest student, I'm so blessed to have two really amazing students, Diana and Frank, and you guys are so amazing. So, guys, if you ever want a reading, you can also get it from them. So, Frank's message is thank you for always doing this live. So, the message I have for you, Frank, is that you are going through a golden period. And this is going to be an amazing, amazing period in your life because you're going to see a lot of transformation. Things that you have been wanting to do for many years now is all going to reach fruition. So, in other words, there are going to be more opportunities career wise. Your divine feminine is also going through this massive activation. So, in other words, she's also realizing herself and the connection between the both of you. So that's the message I have for you, Frank. There's a lot of things for you to look forward to. Your angels want you to know that you're perfectly where you are and you're in perfect alignment with everything. So, all the best to you, Frank. And then finally, Samantha, oh, always a pleasure to channel for you. And again, guys, I'm going in order of the donations that has been sent to you. So after I'm done with the donations, the tip, and then I will do a few free random channeling. So let me finish the last one, Samantha. So if you guys still want to send me a tip for a reading, feel free to do so because I'll be on for another 10 minutes. So Samantha, it is the time is now for you because all your patience is being awarded because God is with you 100%. And God has been watching everything that you have been doing and how such a beautiful soul you have been and all of your wounds are being healed because of that massive transformation that you're going through, and your divine masculine can't wait to actually start a family with you. So I actually feel children in the future for you. So there's definitely going to be some kind of a good news in 2024 next year. So yes, Erin, you can send a tip to my PayPal. So guys, I'll give you my PayPal link. So if you guys want to send me a tip, feel free to do so. So there you go. So yes, as I was going on Samantha's reading, so there's a lot of new things that's happening, and more things will kind of come to light. In other words, all those things that have been hidden are going to come to light, and you will realize that everything that has been happening up to this point has been happening for this very moment to come, which is being in complete multidimensional 3D union with your divine masculine. So that's why everything is going well. So what you are feeling with him um, being off is actually, I feel like he's trying to arrange a surprise for you, and he's just acting weirdly in front of you. So it's actually a good thing. So don't fall back to old patterns, Samantha. Embrace the new, embrace the blessings, embrace all the goodness that's going to come your way, because that is what's going to build the future together. And of course, there's kids. In fact, I definitely see 1 to 2 children coming in the future. So 2024 and 2026 are going to be significant years for you. So I hope you enjoyed that channeling. And then, Erin, thank you so much for your tip. So, Erin, I would just say that massive transformation for you. You're being blessed by Mother Gaia. In other words, you're getting a lot of downloads from Mother Nature in itself. So, so what is happening right now is that you are being transformed by your environment. So I'll keep saying that connect with nature, keep going, go hug a tree if you need. And as far as your twin flame is concerned, there's also a lot of progression happening. It's strengthening. So the colors I see in your combined energetic field is blue, green, and pink, which means there's going to be further communication. Your heart chakra is also further expanding. So which means there is going to be a lot of surprises that's going to come in your way. But more than that, there is massive soul transformation that's happening. So you're going to awaken to a lot more of your psychic abilities. So in other words, there is going to be massive soul upgrades. So there'll be a couple of solo missions that you'll be partaking on as well. So I hope that that is what you're looking for, Erin, because yeah, the message I'm getting from your twin flame is that she just wants you to know that you are full of light, you're full of inspiration, and there's so much that your twin flame wants to do with you. So keep that in mind because there's going to be a lot of adventures that you're going to go. Amber, thank you so much for the tip. So what do I have for Amber? So Amber, what I was going to say is that Amber, you are going through a massive upgrade right now. There is going to be a lot of changes that's going to take place in your life. In other words, I also noticed that there is going to be a shift in your environment. So you're either going to like rearrange the things in your room, and it's going to allow, so it's a kind of like feng shui. So in other words, when you change, rearrange things in your home, it's also going to rearrange the energetic patterns between you and your divine masculine. In other words, what's going to happen is that once you change things around your home, your divine masculine is going to return into your life. So that is what I'm channeling from you. And yes, thank you, Amber. So yes, so JG wants you to know that there's a lot of things that's happening in his life, and he is not quite ready yet. But like I said, if you move things around in your house in the method of feng shui, you'll notice that energetically things will redirect and JG will come back to you. So it's really good. So I would say move something, like change the direction of your bed or something, and you will notice a shift. So it's really good that you're going to see him tomorrow because the conversations between you is going to be a different level this time round. Again, with the Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde, you will notice that there is going to be pleasant surprises that's coming your way. So the messages from JG's higher self will be that there's a lot of light, there's a lot of lightness between the both of you as far as energetic fields are concerned. However, there is certain things that is holding back. So he's not quite ready yet to give you the kind of commitment that he wants to eventually, but still you are on the right path. So, in other words, what is happening between the both of you is divinely orchestrated. So, keep praying to God and you'll be fine. So, next up, I have Julia. Happy birthday to you. It's amazing that you're born on such a significant day in August as well. So, it's really, really cool because you're a Virgo. So, Julia, do you have a special request that you want me to shape your reading? Or do you want me to just do a general channeling? Because I can't see your message anymore. So, again, Julia, tapping onto your energies, I will just say that it's going to be a very auspicious year for you. Not only are you turning a year older, but things are also going to take change. In other words, everything is going to be redirected in your favor. So you will notice from September, October onwards, slowly things in your life will tend to be more lucky. So you will notice a lot of abundance and prosperity coming your way. And in terms of your love life, you will also notice that there's going to be more romance, multidimensionally as well. So you just have to be open to that. And I see a lot of green in your auric field, which indicates all the unconditional love that you have been sending out to people around you. So I would say enjoy your birthday. Have a really, really blessed birthday and go have fun and enjoy yourself. So the messages I'm getting from your divine counterpart is that happy birthday, of course. He wants you to have a very fruitful birthday filled with a lot of light, a lot of happiness, a lot of presence, and to be surrounded by your loved ones. And to actually take the moment to make a wish and to think of him. So that's what he wants you to no, and that's the message from his higher self, and that he admires you a lot, and there's so much light, and there's so much love, and there's so much potential in your connection, and that 2024 is going to be your year to embrace. So that's what I'm getting for you, Julia. And now I'm going to end my channeling. Is there anyone else who wants a channeling? If not, I'm going to wrap up our session. I'm going to just do a bit of, I'm just going to check that I have channeled for everyone who had sent me a tip. Oh, you will, Julia. You will meet him one day. You just have to surrender to God, keep praying to God. But first, enjoy your birthday. This is your day, so you have to celebrate it. Like, keep celebrating. In fact, you have to celebrate the whole week. Nowadays, birthdays are not one day, it's the whole week. So, Amber, you're most welcome. Amber says, I appreciate the messages, your time and energy. All right. Erin, the job is what I need to figure out. Erin, you would be fine. You will find the perfect job. Things are aligning for you. Keep going out to Mother Nature and everything will be fine. Carrie, thank you, Vaj. After what happened, I felt like all my hard work went down the drain. No, Carrie, it's just starting. So be confident. Everything will be fine. Dawn, if you have any time, any messages from the status of DM, and it's not going to work. I said last week, 2 weeks ago too. This is what you call a distraction to your part. So it's not going to go forth. Even if it goes forth, it's going to break off quite quickly. So that's what I'm getting with regards to what is happening between the DM and the so-called fiance. Yes, Samantha, you don't have to worry. You are on the right track and everything is going well. Marian says, yes, it's so true. Glory to God. Yes, glory to God, guys, always. Thank you, Vaishkan. Thank you. Enough blessings always. Thank you. All right. And Diana, oh, you're most welcome. Diana, oh, I don't see the messages anymore. All right. Okay, I'll take a message. Oh, Rebecca, of course. Well, it's so interesting because your DM is even stalking this at the moment. So your DM has so much that he wants to express because he's so in awe of your physical beauty and your internal beauty, but he's so attracted to you, like high level attraction, to the point that he would even notice if you have a pimple on your face. So that's how much he looks at you. So that is really beautiful because he loves every part of you and he really, really feels blessed to have such a beautiful, attractive, divine feminine. And this is what I get messages from his 3D self. So this is a direct channeling from his thoughts. So the message I'm getting is that he thinks you're extremely hot and he really wants to make a lot of love, like a lot of love making. So there's a lot of sexual desires that I feel from him. And also, he wants you to know that he puts you up in a place of a goddess. So he has so much respect for you as well. So he doesn't see it as a one night stand. He sees this as a very, very long term relationship. But he also wants you to realize your full potential, which means he wants you to grow in every aspect of your soul. So his higher self wants you to know that everything that you're doing is on the right track and you're taking all this time to rest. So in a way, you're also flourishing and so much. Girl, I am channeling his 3D thoughts and you're asking me, am I serious? Why would I want to say those things? So this is what I'm getting for you, Rebecca. So yeah, so he's in full of admiration and there's so much fantasizing going on between. So you are in his head a lot. So he literally makes love to you in his head all the time. So yes. So Diana, I love that he doesn't want to start a conversation via messages and wants face-to-face communication. Yes, in true WM fashion. Of course, he's an Aries man. You think Aries men like messages? They only like to message people they don't care. They like to have conversations with people who mean so much to them. So, yes, I'm loving it too. So, Rebecca, that's the message for you. And with that, if you guys have no more questions about mirroring, I will. Oh. Rebecca, oh, thank you so much because I really don't feel much recently. Appreciate you. Oh, you're most welcome. MJ, Samantha, great channel from Vice. You are doing so well, following all of your Archangel Guides recommendations. We are all proud of you and you are aligning. Keep it up. Yes, We are so proud of you, Samantha. Really, we have been part of your journey for quite a while, and we are so amazed at your transformation. Can I ask if the fake Canada Post messages are from him? Obviously. Oh my goodness. Hey, is he even doing that now? Linda. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. No worries that you're late. I can still do a channeling for you, you beautiful soul. I'm always happy to channel for you. You and your DM are such great people, and you are such a great soul, full of purity, full of righteousness, and I just want to say that your energies are lit. So much transformation is going. All of your hard work and sacrifice is being recognized by God. God wants you to know that He loves you so much, and there's so much love around you. Your auric field is like octarine, the colors of octarine and gold, and so much transformation is happening. So that's wonderful. The message I get from your divine masculine is that there's so much that he wants to express. He finds you so cool and so hot and so sexy, and he just wants you to know I am channeling for you, Linda. I think the message came a little late. So your DM wants you to know that he is so in love with you, he's so in admiration of you, and that he wants to do everything that he can to make your life better, and he wants to actually move in your direction. So 2024 will be very significant because I feel like there'll be a major movement geographically. So again, there will be physical meetings between the both of you, and that is going to happen. And again, touch wood, my predictions always come true. So these two may come through. So I hope you like the channeling, Linda. Samantha, oh, we love you so much, Samantha. And MJ, again, a big thank you to MJ for being such a wonderful, wonderful friend. She is there for me always. I'm there for her always. And so happy to have a wonderful friend in her, of my fellow admin. MJ does so much, guys, from moderating every single comment and conversation to doing all the taggings and assignments and ensuring that you're matched with the right reader at the right time. So guys, if you want to send MJ a tip, please do DM her, and for all the hard work, send her love and blessings because MJ is truly amazing. Oh, Diana, thank you, Master Cosmos. Every week you bring us a new and exciting topic, and each topic brings us all comfort and guidance in many different ways. Also, a huge thank you and loads of gratitude for MJ and all that she does to make this group what it is, a super supportive and loving environment for all. Thank you, and thank God for bringing us all together. Or always, again, a big welcome to Diana for joining our group as the newest reader. And I'm so excited for Diana because she's going to come up with a lot of exciting promotions. And so is Frank. He's coming up and he's doing so many beautiful readings. So, guys, check out their albums because they have a lot of readings coming up. And, guys, if you are interested in my services too, right now, I would highly, highly, highly recommend my Union Activators. So, I have a promo going on for the 3D and 4D one and the 1D and 2D one as well. So, you guys can look at check out my website for all my promotions. I will also highly recommend the Mercury retrograde activator because that healing activator will go on for the month, and I will highly, highly recommend it. So it's also on promotion. It's usually 444, but it's $111, and that will be only for this week. So I'll urge you guys to get that. So I'll highly recommend getting the Mercury retrograde activator because that is what is needed for right now. For those who are interested in the Venus retrograde amplifier, there's still time for that because after the 4th of September, there will be no more Venus retrograde activator. So this is the link for the Mercury retrograde activator. Go check it out. And really, guys, those of you who have already booked it are already feeling the transformation. And again, if you want a private reading or healing or activator, feel free to contact me via my website, and feel free to purchase anything through my website as well. So you're most welcome. My and really, guys, a big shout out to MJ, and please do get a her prayer healing because it's amazing. And if you guys just need that boost, anything, you guys can literally ask her for anything and she'll pray to God. And I will say that everything is in alignment, and I will say, guys, this group is divinely protected. Finally, we got rid of energies that no longer were helping our group. So, again, all glory to God, all praise to God. And we are entering a golden period. Like I said, six-dimensional energies are transforming, and we are entering a 6D space. I also wanted to tell you guys that you guys are amazing, and I'll be very grateful if you guys could leave a review on my album for the channeling I did as well. I'll be very, very grateful. Thank you, Q Punk. You're most welcome. And thank you, MJ. You're such a glorious soul. And again, guys, a lot of our other readers are having promos as well. Check them out. And again, MJ and I are so happy running this group. And MJ has been such a beautiful admin. It's been almost two years, 2.5 years since this group started, and we have gone through amazing, amazing transformations. And you guys are amazing. So looking forward to doing these lives every week. And I will see you all next week. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week, and everything will be in alignment. And I'm just going to go through anything. So Inola, the message from your person is that there will be a lot of challenges between the both of you, but you should not give up on the journey and keep surrendering to God. That's the message I'm getting from your angels, Inola. Keep praying to God, keep surrendering to God, because the significant message from your DM is that until you're ready, He will appear. So that's what I'm getting. All right, guys. I hope I have done everyone's channeling. If anyone wants any more channeling, let me know. And Marif. So Marif, the messages I'm getting is from your higher self is that you cannot give up on yourself, because this time is a crucial period. Everything that you think is going to manifest. So you have to keep on um, so the message that your angels wants you to know is that you have to trust God. You have to keep praying to God, and you have to surrender to God. And this is the message. Keep praying to God. Talk your soul out to God, and you will be divinely guided. So that's the message I have for you, Marif. And with that, guys, you guys have an amazing week. Happy Mercury retrograde. Have fun, everyone. I will see you all next week. I'll probably do a Mercury retrograde special. In the meanwhile, you guys can watch my mini TikTok videos on TikTok. I upload everything on YouTube as well, including this live for easier access. So, with that, I thank MJ and every one of our readers in this group for doing an amazing job and keeping this group in its amazing splendor. So thank you, MJ. Loads of love to you, and thanks to every one of our readers and my beloved students, Diana and Frank, who are amazing readers. So you guys should request for them too. So anytime you want a reading request, you can request for the particular reader through the free reading request. Also, guys, connection checks are done part of this group, so you can always request for a connection check, and it's free of cost. So I would say, yeah, make use of that. And with that, 1422, love you all and take care, and have a great week. All right, guys, bye bye.